This war wasn't silent. There were no gunshots, but lines of code. There were no tanks, but drones, data, and espionage. This is the story of a network that wore the mask of business, but behind that mask tried to digitally colonize the region. Back in 1992, India and Israel formalized diplomatic ties, but intelligence sources, say RAW and Mossad, had already started working together long before. Secret stations were set up in New Delhi, joint trainings had begun, and covert surveillance networks quietly took root. These two agencies understood one thing: future wars won't be fought with bullets. They'll be fought through digital networks. That's when India's major companies, TCS, Wipro, Mahindra, and L&T, began expanding into the Gulf, Turkey, Iran, and Africa, officially for business, construction, or tech services. But in reality, these were Trojan horses, nothing more than just tools of infiltration. And through them, India gained telecom backdoors, VoIP surveillance access, and biometric databases. Simultaneously, RAW and Mossad built a parallel shadow network with three goals: data theft, communication control, and geopolitical manipulation. Baloch separatist networks received digital support. Specific Afghan factions were aided, and in Iran, sensitive attacks were followed by VoIP tracebacks, leading directly to Indian code bases and Israeli IPs. Then came Chabahar. Under the guise of historic trade cooperation, India secured operational control of two critical berths at Chabahar port. To the world, this was an alternative corridor to Gwadar. But behind the scenes, it became Mossad's geographic gateway into Iran. In 2025, Iranian forces raided a commercial building south of Tehran. It looked like a regular workshop, but inside, they found 200 kilograms of explosives, suicide drone components, Israeli GPS jammers, AI-guided chips, VoIP interception systems, and Indian engineers. Iranian media reports now link this material to a vast spy network active in Sistan, Balochistan. This wasn't just one factory. Evidence points to an entire infrastructure rooted in the very two berths at Chabahar that India controlled. From these berths, drone components, surveillance hardware, and Israeli tech were moved deep into Iranian territory. According to new intelligence, Mahindra installed surveillance boxes across Gulf states, L&T deployed Israeli radar systems, Wipro and others maintained telecom and banking backdoor access. Around the same time, Qatar exposed the Dara spy ring, where Indian IT workers were siphoning data from facial recognition grids. In Turkey, the MIT arrested 34 individuals running Mossad-linked operations using Indian-coded software. And now, Iran is working with Pakistan to conduct a forensic audit of the seized digital evidence. What was once marketed as business or development is now being dismantled as a RAW-led espionage enterprise. This wasn't mere spying. This was covert logistics warfare, a blueprint of digital infiltration, infrastructure hijacking, and even political destabilization. The question then isn't what India was doing in Chabahar. The real question is, what did Mossad gain from it? And was Iranian sovereignty quietly sabotaged without a single shot fired? This is not the end of a network. This is the collapse of a narrative. The raw Mossad web, once seen as invincible, stands exposed. And now, this war is no longer quiet because the data is screaming and the world is watching. I'm Dayan Rahmani, and this is Policy Wire. Stay informed, stay critical.